Let's do it.
Hey guys, Thor here. Obviously mask. There's some Velcro on there so I can mount my camera and take video while I'm shooting. And it ends up looking pretty cool. It's a little laggy and stuff because the camera I broke it, kind of left it in the water. Anyways, this video is going to be a review of the KJWorks SIG P226 gas blowback pistol. This is the Canadian legal version with the clear plastic lower receiver. Not clear, tinted plastic lower receiver. It still looks really nice. It still functions very nice, and it still feels very nice. Has a nice heft to it for a pistol-sized weapon. So, onto the metal and plastic parts of the gun, plastic and metal parts of the gun. I'm going to lock the slide back and show you from this side. The whole slide is metal. It feels like a steel. It's probably steel, I don't know. So the whole slide is metal. Front sight and rear sight are metal. Oh, you also get a little Allen key in the box. I didn't mention that, did I? No, anyways, sorry, that was completely off topic. Outer barrel is metal. Inner barrel is brass. Yeah, brass. Can't think what it's called now. Recoil spring guide is metal. I'm going to move over to the side, it's just easier. Slide release is metal. Disassembly lever is metal. Trigger is metal. Trigger assembly inside is also metal. Hammer is metal. The magazine release is metal. The magazine is basically like a block of metal that holds gas and BBs. So the frame itself, though, and the grips are both plastic, and the decocker lever that's usually here is also metal. And basically that just takes it from full cock position to half cock position. That's also metal, and the spring that holds that is also metal, but I kind of lost it. Changing the grips off, which we'll talk about in a minute. Positions. So you don't actually need the decocker thing. So I kind of didn't leave it in there because it kind of just went up and down every time I pulled the trigger. So it's double action and single action. So from a half cock or uncocked position, you can fire it, or from a full cock position where there's less trigger pull, you can also fire it. You can see there's lots of trigger pull now, as opposed to when the hammer's back. Yeah, so basically, to disassemble this gun, features of the gun, obviously, full gas blowback, green gas. I'm running it on SeaTac Airsoft green gas. It's a Canadian company. I mentioned that in the unboxing. So basically, as well, I've had this for 2 weeks-ish. You can see there's some wear on there, but that actually looks very nice. There's a little bit of wear on the hammer, but not that much. But basically there's wear on the top of that because I've been going like this for 2 weeks because I don't actually know why I've been doing that. Same with the hammer, just clicking it randomly. So I'll just show you how it shoots with green gas. First of all, to load up the green gas, take the can off, or take the lid off the can, take the can, flip it upside down into the fill valve on the bottom. Just quick. Yeah, you usually use more gas than that, but I'm just firing it off. You don't actually have to. I'll show you from half cock position. So there, that's half cock, and then as you can see, slide lock. If I hold the slide lock down, it has actually like really good. I can't think of what it's called now. It feels really good, like the recoil. So like if I hold it with one hand just like this, like really loosely. Yeah, so that was just a quick spurt of green gas. This is the KJWorks magazine that it comes with. The gun obviously comes with. You can see there's 2 little pins there. You push those out to take it apart, but you don't want to unless you know what you're doing. So like I wouldn't do it. I don't actually know anything really about gas blowbacks currently. The one that I got also came with the SIG Sidearm SIG 226 Made. So I'm just gonna quickly talk about that in comparison to the KJWorks mag. Hold on. All right, so they're both blocks of metal. Actually, this one feels better than this one. There's no holes in the bottom there. The fill valve is slightly more inset than it is on the KJWorks one. This one says KJWorks on the bottom. This one has a logo and says skeleton sidearms, or model number S226. Hold on, let's see if I can autofocus. Alright, so I didn't actually focus it. Hold on, is it out of focus now? No. See, it autofocuses and I didn't know. I actually just stored the video, so I'm gonna have to connect these during the editing. Anyways, so things I like about it. It looks cooler. The magazine itself looks cooler. It only goes down, like if you look at the spring, see how it stops there, and we're on the KJWorks one, you can see the spring all the way down. Unfortunately, there are minor feeding issues with this one. Like you have to sit there a bit sometimes and try and get them all to line up and feed it properly. Also, when you hit the button, see sometimes it doesn't come out all the way and you get stuck right about there. But if you give it a little push, it'll come out. Whereas the KJWorks mag just falls right out. So, both of them hold gas well, both of them fire BBs well, they each hold 25 rounds. They're really the same magazine, just a little couple differences. This is actually like a 2-section magazine. This magazine has 2 sections, and if you undo the Allen key on the bottom section will slide off of the top section, and you can disassemble it and, you know, fix the fill valve or something if you know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, don't try it. Disassemble it, remove the magazine. That's the first thing you always do when you're disassembling anything. So, you know, okay, disassembly lever right here, flip it down, slide comes off, done. To get more in depth on the on the slide, to take the recoil spring guide off, you push it forward, turn it sideways. So turn it sideways from how it was, and then up and out, and then there you got your recoil spring guide. So, you know, if you buy like a recoil spring, 150% recoil spring or something, so that your gun like kicks back insanely hard or something, then that's fine. Hold on, I don't know why. Okay, so I'm just gonna set that aside there and then get to the hop up. First of all, the hop up's right here, but you turn the wheel there, and I'll show you it when I get the actual barrel assembly out. And how you do that is you simply take the barrel assembly, move it forward, move it back out like this, like my hand was in the way, sorry. So from here out, and then just pull it out. It's easy as that. I'm gonna set a slide down right there. Slide still has the gas thing in there. So so here's the barrel. This is the outer barrel, inner barrel, and hop up assembly. You can actually remove the outer barrel, which I just did there, so you can get like a threaded outer barrel or something. They sell them on e-bike if you want to go check them out. Link in the description. As well as link in the description where I got this by yourself. Sorry I didn't mention them yet. So there's the brass inner barrel. You know, you can get a threaded barrel and put a silencer on it. The hop up is metal. You can see the hop knob there. It has an arrow and it's pointing to turning that way for more hop, that way for less hop. I have it set where it was good at 50, 60-ish feet, which is basically my backyard. So just to get that back in, just kind of push it this way and push it down. So that's the upper barrel, or upper receiver kind of slide. To get it back all back together, basically reverse the process. That in, then back. Recoil spring. I like to bunch the recoil spring up on the guide first, because that just makes it a lot easier to get in there. Push it into the, yeah, or you can just knot and just do that. Push it up till it goes through the slide there, and it has to be sideways. The actual locking piece has to be sideways for it to go. Pull it up and turn it sideways, and then it'll lock into a place like that. And that's the top, that's the upper slide. And then to attach it back to the lower receiver, just kind of slide it onto the rails. You can see the rails there that the slide slides back and forth on. Kind of just slide it on there, and then push it, pull the slide back until, hold on, see, it gets caught, just there. Pull it back until there's that much behind the barrel. Like you see how there's that much, normally there's nothing, or if you only that far back, it's that much. Pull it back until it's all the way back like that. Then, so if you were to pull it back, it would look like that. Take the disassembly lever and just flick it up. There you go. Magazine in. Slide back, you know, you can unite the entire. So, yeah, that's just a quick review of the KJWorks SIG P226 Canadian legal version. Now, just a quick thing. I went to, this is Saturday, by the way, just because I went to Toronto Airsoft today, downtown, 136 Geary Avenue. Just click on the walk-in store button on their website, link in the description. Picked up 2 bags of, I drop everything. 2 bags of Velocity Arms 0.2 gram BBs. These are Velocity Arms distributed by Toronto Airsoft. Basically, Toronto Airsoft is the Canadian distributor for everything Velocity Arms, and they seem to just kind of like, for their guns are like JGs with Canadian legal receivers, so they're not shooting 440 FPS out of the box, because then you have to downgrade them to be used basically anywhere. That's it. I went to Toronto Airsoft. The people there were really helpful. I basically told them what I wanted. They went and got it and brought it over to me. They joked around a bit too. So yeah, that sums up this video. So Thor out.